go to second for one, to first, double play.
Rizzo launches one way out of here. Rizzo gets on the tarp. He makes a catch.
Unbelievable base running by Eric Hosmer has tied it. That's up the middle. Base hit. Anthony Rizzo with a home run. Cubs lead in minus four.
Swing on it. He got him. Down into center field. Out to the well. Win this ball game. And he's got it again. Get out of here.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Reds. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Homer Bailey gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, last year, ERA was not good. Skyrocketed all season long. He's hoping to post a much better year this time around.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, these guys arguably have the most enjoyable second baseman to watch in the entire game. Brandon Phillips makes acrobatic plays, things that you don't think are humanly possible. Nothing gets by him. He's got range that's out of this world, quick first step, real soft hands, just a joy to watch.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is gonna be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
Striding into the box, Jimmy Paredes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. Line to the right side. Duvall is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Aaron Nola is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Stepping in, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the 0-2. To first, fielded by Howard, and the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
Batting second, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Joey Votto gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Maikel Franco makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Bailey sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit to short. Cozart has it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting fifth.
Cameron Rupp steps in now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Duvall. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Ryan Howard is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard to short, and that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Cody Ashe, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the count will be full. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting eighth.
Freddie Galvis steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score. Into the dugout, he reaches and makes the catch. And a big lift for his pitcher there. It's a huge out number 2.
Get out of here.
Aaron Nola will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Adam Duvall strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left as the Reds strike first. It's 1-0.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Well, this guy on the mound right now isn't fooling anybody to start this inning. The home run was clearly hammered, and this ball's hit even harder, but with just a more favorable result out there on the mound.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there, or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Zach Kozar gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. Cesar Hernandez will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. And that misses 2 and 2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2 and 2. You've got a few options here.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy Paredes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2 and 2. Bailey gets the sign. 2-2 pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Scott Schebler digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
The pitcher, Homer Bailey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Howard is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 6.
And as it's just opening day, we've got plenty more baseball coming up as we take a look at our upcoming schedule. Billy Hamilton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And this one gets past Howard down the line. It's a fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, do you want a wake-up call as an infielder? How about this one? That's just a duck and cover there.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Three-two with the bases loaded. Hit well on the ground to first. Galvis. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more on opening day after this. Leading off the inning, Michael Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Shot towards second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Cameron Rupp is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Bailey's ready, 1-2 on its way. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Ryan Howard will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Adam Duvall is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The catcher,
Devin Mesoraco stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Ashe has a play. 2 gone.
And I don't think he got quite as much of that one as he would have liked. He got it up on the handle a little bit, and as a result, this becomes a routiner out there in left field.
Into the box, Brandon Phillips. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Cody Ashe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Duvall is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now he's retired.
Aaron Nola is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Zach Cozart comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Set to deliver on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Herrera on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Into the box, Scott Schebler. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting,
Homer
pitcher.
Bailey in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Cesar Hernandez will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double. Jimmy Paredes will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Odubel Herrera will be next. Grounded to the right. Phillips showing off his range. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Trying to hold the lead. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, my goodness. Right back to the pitcher, and the runner's lucky that he didn't get caught wandering off at third base there, or maybe even going on contact. That turns out to be a big second out.
So striding in, Maikel Franco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Takes this the other way to right, and it's a base hit as they finally break through here to tie the ball game at 1.
The batter,
Cameron Rupp steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Billy Hamilton gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Joey Votto will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Ryan Howard will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Phillips retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Cody Ashe will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears as though that's going to be all for Homer Bailey. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching for the
lefty
Reds,
waiting, they'll go to a
number
lefty of their
52,
own out of the bullpen here.
Cingrani.
Cody Ashe will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat 3-0 to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Cingrani pauses. Here's the 1 and 2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1 and 2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Adam Duvall will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Devin Mesoraco will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Brandon Phillips stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit sharply on the ground to the left and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit to third. Franco has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Andres Blanco is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Andres Blanco.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schebler on the move. 1 out.
Now batting.
A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Cesar Hernandez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing and a liner. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The relay, and he is in there. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Jimmy Paredes digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think the wheels may start to turn just a little bit now. This was not the greatest swing in the world, to be sure. But at least now the go-ahead run moves over to third base, so that'll set up an interesting situation right here.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now a ball lined into left field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Now batting.
Cameron Rupp steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Duvall is under it, and that ends the inning. Darnell Sweeney will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Hector Neris is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Taken in by Howard, and the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
The pitcher, number 52, Tony Cingrani.
Tucker Barnhart will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Billy Hamilton will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Taken high and deep to right. Paredes racing back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
You talk about coming through in the clutch. He found a pitch that he could handle, and he jumped on it. And this is going to tie up this ball game on one big swing of the bat. How about that for your first home run of the year?
Dalyer Hinojosa will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Dalyer Hinojosa.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In now, Eugenio Suarez. And this is fouled back and out of play. ready to deliver the 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Joey Votto will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. All even now, 2-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Adam Duvall steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Drilled down the line. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tap fouled at home plate. Toward left center and fairly deep. Ashe ranging back, still going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay throw. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
What a clutch piece of hitting right there. You get the hit, you drive in the tying run. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take a lead in this ball game, and man, is he fired up.
Devin Mesoraco ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Brandon Phillips stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
This is line to left. 1 run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at it. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
Luis Garcia will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out.
Garcia.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 9th inning coming up. The Reds lead it 4-2. Jumbo Diaz will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Jumbo Diaz.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Ryan Howard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Cody Ashe will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Freddie Galvis will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
And you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, and he misses it. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Peter Borges will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
17, Peter Borges.
High pop-up. Suarez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The batter.
So stepping in, Darnell Sweeney, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Jimmy Paredes will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
A crowd of just over 42,000 on their feet here in the Queen City. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Finally a chance to exhale here a little bit. They get the final out and strand a tying run at third and the go-ahead run at first.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 4-3. So long from Cincy.
The final line score for our ball.